What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to AmbitionZ VapeR. So today we have a review on the Congrevape Doge tank. Let's take a look at it. So this was sent to me from Element Vape for the purpose of this review. Thank you very much. It will not change my opinion. So we know about Congrevape that made the Doge RDA. Sold very well. People loved it. They came out with a sub ohm tank slash RTA. It's really primarily used for a sub ohm tank, but it does come with an RTA deck, which is 15 millimeters in diameter. Goes up to high wattage. It's a Helix coil head. It's like a solderless, not ceramic, no leads involved, type of a coil head. You can buy replacement coil heads for this, all right? And I'm pretty sure you can also re-wick the coil head that is in it with some, some cotton. And you can make it into a 6 ml tank and a 2 ml tank. All right, I have the 2 ml tank on there now. It's 22 millimeters in diameter. Has a ceramic chuff top, which is 11 millimeter wide bore, which I have on top now. You can get 3 different colors. This is the gunmetal gray. I think it goes very nice with the Boss 3000 because you're going to have to put it on something like this because this is a high wattage sub ohm tank for sure. So what we're going to do in this review, guys, we're going to dive down. I'm going to show you it, show you the RTA section, show you what it comes with, show you the coil head, all that good stuff. I'm going to come back up top. We're going to vape on it at different wattages, give you my pros and cons, let you know how much it is, where you can find it, and we will wrap it up like usual, guys, all right? So let's just go do that. Let's dive down and sit back, relax, grab a vape while we check out the Doge tank by Congrevape. The tank that thinks it's a dripper. This is the package that it comes in. SBR compact Doge head rated for 400 watts. The wireless Helix coil 50 to 250. All right, ceramic tip. All right, drip tip, designed in America. Very colorful. It's 22 millimeters in diameter, gold-plated 510 connection. Comes with a 2-post 17 millimeter short barrel RDA SBR compact Doge deck RTA. Gold-plated 0.2 ohm Helix coil. All right, recommended 75 to 150. Organic Japanese cotton, stainless steel coil. No hot spots, no solder. It's got a wide ceramic, high polish, heat resistant tip in jet black, massive Cyclops air holes. Okay, leak resistance, incredibly easy to use. Okay, just gonna open it up. You're gonna get your Doge tank. In here, you will get some very nice colorful O-rings to switch it up. You get 5 grub screws. Additional extension glass piece to hold 6 ml of e-liquid if you'd like to. An Allen key. An extension tube to make it 6 ml of e-liquid. The diameter of that chimney is 5.82. You also get a Doge tank ring to put around the glass. And you also get an RTA section. Alright, this is the RTA section. Good airflow, good wicking channels, good threads. Does have your Doge logo on it, and it is a velocity style deck. Very easy to build. You just stick your cottons in each side and it will wick. Okay? The 5 grub screws that are in there, you have to put them in yourselves. Okay, here is the Doge tank. All right, 22 millimeters in diameter. I have the Helix coil system in there now. It says Doge on the bottom. You spin it over, it says tank on the other side. It's a ceramic chuff top. Okay, it's press fitted. Does not get hot at all. Top fill design. Nice airflow. 7mm by 3mm air slots. You can adjust it. Very nice tolerance to it. Whatever you do to that side, it will do it to the other side. Okay. On the bottom it says designed by Congrevape in California. Doge tank. It's a non-adjusting gold-plated 510 pin. It is protruding. You could use that on a hybrid if you wanted to. This opens up very nicely. That's the fill port. You got a silicone to keep it intact. Okay. So it unscrews from the bottom. There's the glass piece. You can take that off very easily. It's held on by 2 O-rings. Okay, you could put the 6 ml tank on there if you'd like, and then put the extension. Here is the coil head. It's got a helix design on there, like a, I don't know what you would call that. Good threads. Alright, nice and clean. And here is the coil head. So you can re-wick it. You can loosen this portion. Alright. When you buy the additional coil heads, it won't come with that. It will come with cotton and some notch coils. They're basically notch coils. See how gunky that is? So let's see if I can get this off now. Now I don't recommend, but I used pliers to this was on so snug. It was ridiculous. Alright, don't lose that. Okay, just do not lose that. You don't get extra ones of those. Alright. So there it is. That coil, the cotton is really, really bad. Okay. It looks like it needs to be redone. See? Oh yeah. Alright. So I would definitely recommend to keep this to use it as a measurement. And this is what is inside. It's basically a notch coil. It doesn't matter which side you put it in. Alright. But I'm going to go clean this off to re-wick it. I'm going to try to do it for you guys. Alright, so I basically measured it with Cogendo and I cut pretty much the same width and size of the old one. I did my best I could to clean off the notch coil. So we're going to take this and we're going to, my hands are a little wet, so hopefully it'll keep it to stick. Alright, so that might work. Gonna kind of want to get it in there, right? Keep that nice and tight. I did think I did a pretty good job. Screw it back on. Alright. Now we gotta make sure it makes a connection. Boom! Beautiful! Alright. We're ready to rock. You can purchase these additional coils. Food grade stainless steel heating element arranged in a vertical orientation. Alright, so no soldering job or no soldering points or anything like that. And then you can, you know, use it as an RTA section. But, you know, I really like this for the tank purpose. If you want to extend it, you take this piece off, which is tough to do. And then you would put this piece on. Alright, and it would extend the tank section. That's an 11 millimeter wide bore ceramic chuff top. You know, it's 13.5 from post to post, and the size of the deck is roughly 15 millimeters in diameter. I mean, you could get some decent coils in there, you know? I'm going to take some holy cannoli French toast. And we are ready to vape. So let's go back up top. Let's vape on this, talk on it, pros and cons, final thoughts. I'll see you guys in a minute. So we are back from the close-up on the Doge tank by Congrevape. Well, I gotta say, guys, AmbitionZ VapeR, how do I feel about it? Well, I've been really, really enjoying this sub ohm tank. This is a phenomenal sub ohm tank, I must say. I have it at 120 watts. All right, it shows up as a 0.17. It's supposed to be a 0.2 ohm. 0.17, pretty much close enough. I have it in the 2 ml capacity option. And I have some of that holy French toast cannoli e-liquid in there like I showed you down low. It is a 70-30 VG-PG ratio. Let's have vape. That's where I like this. 110, 120 watts. They say it can go up to 250 watts, and let me tell you, it most definitely can, okay? It really can. So I'm going to take it down for you to, they say 75 is like kind of the, I'm going to bring it down to 80 watts and let you know how it vapes at the lower wattages. It's not bad at 80 watts. I really don't get that much flavor on it, so I'm going to bring it up to 100 watts. That's where it kind of starts to kick in, to be honest with you. 110 watts, 120 watts where I like it. 110 watts. That's where it really, really pops. But 120 is a really nice spot for this sub ohm tank. Great vape production. Really good flavor. This sub ohm tank has phenomenal flavor. It really does. This is becoming one of my favorite sub ohm tanks. It just is. You know, this might be a little better than the Cledo 120. Because I can go higher if I want to, man. Like, if I take this thing up to 140 watts, dude, I'm just going to go right up. It's recommended to up to 150, but you can go to 250. Wicks efficiently. I don't get dry hits on this. I don't get spit back on it. They really did a good job. 150 watts. Short pulls at the high wattages, it can do it. All right, if I took a long pull at 150, I mean, I think the coil's getting kind of like roughed out. I've been vaping on this thing for a week, so I think the coil or the cotton, it might be getting kind of, you know, nasty in there. Doesn't get hot. I mean, this thing's a little warm right now. The top is warm here, but the drip tip is not warm at all. It's the same temperature that it was before I started vaping on it. But the top does get a little bit warm here, okay? It is a CV tip SY system. So it's a ceramic, it says CV tip SYS on the drip tip. So it's basically letting you know that it's a ceramic style chuff top. You know, I've had e-liquid in this thing for like 2 weeks. A week, I'd say 2 weeks, more than a week. So it's a little bit on the, you know, gunky side. But when I first got it fresh, you could definitely go up to 200, 250. I did do it. All right, I can't do it now. I'm going to get some burnt hits because the coil's I kind of ran its pace through the coil head. So the coil, depending on what e-liquid you use, the coil head should last you 2 weeks. Maybe longer. It depends. It really depends on how sweet your e-liquid is. I like really sweet stuff. So I've been rocking sweet stuff in here. And I've gotten like 2 weeks out of it. I mean, straight using it like almost every single day. Like for a long time. I've been really putting this thing through its paces. So I really do like the coil head. I think it's going to last you know, pretty well. Really enjoy the Sub Ohm Tank. I think 120 watts is, for what I like, is perfect. Great flavor. I like to turn down the airflow just a little bit. It's got a nice tolerance when e-juice gets on there or not. It's great. The O-rings are great. The glass is like a high-grade glass on both of them. So that's a pro. Great colors. I think it's a very... I love the gunmetal gray color. I think that's a pro. You can take the drip tip out and possibly use your own drip tips. Goons aren't going to fit or anything like that. But I like the drip tip. All right. I definitely like the drip tip. It definitely does its job, and I think it looks really, really nice. Some people said they didn't like the ceramic drip tip. There's another option that you can purchase, but I like it. Wicks great, no spit back. I think when the coil runs its pace, and you put it through its paces after 2 weeks, you might start at high wattages. I mean, high wattages, you might start getting like some semi-saturated burnt hits or dry hits, stuff like that. But you know, that's what I've noticed. That's kind of my experience with it. But 120 watts, I don't get any when it's old, when the coil's old. I mean, that cotton's like dark. You know what I mean? So it's been working phenomenal. It's 24 karat gold plated coil head for connectivity. Pro. Has an extension to turn into a 6 ml tank capacity. That's a pro. I like the 2 ml capacity. Because it's smaller, my mouth's closer to the coil, gonna get better flavor. Has an RTA deck with it. If you run out of the coil and you run out of money and you can't afford to get a coil head, you can always pop the RTA section in there and vape away that way. It's 15 millimeters in diameter. You're gonna probably be able to get some decent coils in that one. Decent room for your cotton. I mean, you just want it to kind of like go into that channel and tuck in there. I wouldn't put really, really big coils in it because there's not enough. There's not a lot of room for the cotton. It's 22 millimeters in diameter, all right? So, you know, it's small, all right? No issues filling it. Unicorn bottles, glass droppers, it doesn't matter. Good threads on it. Good heat dissipation on it. I love the coil head, dude. I think this is definitely an innovative, different, great performing, high wattage Sub Ohm Tank, man. And I really say that like it performs very, very well. And the flavor on it, I got to give it an A for flavor. This thing has got phenomenal flavor for a Sub Ohm Tank. It is close to a dripper. It is. It's pretty, it's not exact. It's not identical to a dripper, but it is close. I think you can't get any closer to a dripper than this thing. This thing is working phenomenal. It's definitely AmbitionZ VapeR approved. If a mugger stole my book bag and I was on a train and this was in it, I would definitely go out and buy it. I really, really would. I would. You can find it at elementvape.com. Link on screen and description. That's where it's sent from. That's where you can find it. All right. It's $31.95 on their website. 32 bucks. Great price point. You could buy additional coil heads for it. I think they're on VapeR DNA. I will put a link in the description. It's VapeR DNA. Just go over there and look for it. And yeah, full transparency. I do get like a 5 or 10% commission if you do purchase anything off my VapeR DNA link. But that helps support my channel. So I hope you guys don't mind. Definitely will let you know, But, yeah, definitely recommend the Doge tank, man. It's got everything that you need. It really does. That's what I got for you today, squad. I hope you found the video helpful or informative. If you did, you know what to do. Leave a like, share, subscribe. Comment down below if you have any additional questions or concerns regarding the Doge tank or anything else for that matter. I give you content daily, 1080p, 60 frames per second. Don't waste your bandwidth not being subscribed to this channel. Remember, squad, stay juiced up. Smoking is gone. Vaping is on. Let's vape on, guys. I will definitely catch you on the next one. Peace.